We are ready to go, and it is Copeland. Bowls to Seymour now, and he defends nicely.
Hatcher rumbles in again, an edge, and well caught by Edwards at third slip. Harris squared up, ballooned off the shoulder of the bat. Played almost all around the country, James Seymour, as he lashes away at this one and thrashes it through cover point for a boundary.
Sixth first-class game for New South Wales. Bowls now to Hanscom, and he'll drive at that, and he does, and he gets it on the left-hand side of point, past Nathan Lyon, all the way down to the boundary, and that'll be Hatcher, and this time it's driven through past gully, all the way down to the boundary, and it will go the full journey. It does. So good control there from Peter Hanscom. Soft hands in the end.
Edwards changes to round the wicket to the left-hander. Seymour gets something on that. Might have all been thigh pad. It's going to roll very fine.
Be attacking in this first session.
Last ball of the 21st over. Seymour chases a wide one, and he gets enough willow on it that it'll squirt down to the third man rope for 4. The Bees wing. Abbott wider on the crease, striking Hanscom on the pad. Huge appeal, and the umpire goes up with the New South Welshman. And the Victorian captain is on his way 10 minutes before lunch. Hatcher round the wicket, and Maddinson gets something on that, and that'll scoot down to the fine leg boundary. Yeah, Daniel Solway, good question. Don't know the answer. That is a lovely straight drive by Nic Maddinson, beaten a few times in this over.
And Seymour edges one through the slips cordon between third slip and gully, central west New South Wales. Seymour flushes one through point, down to the boundary, runs up, bowls to Seymour, and this time he cuts. Oh! Just on the right-hand side of the gully, Fieldman.
2 slips, a gully and a leg slip. Abbott round the wicket. Oh, now that's taken pad, and the appeal from Abbott not really supported from behind the wicket. Backward point to mid-off as Hatcher round the wicket, and Seymour driving square of the wicket. There's a long chase for Nathan Lyon, and he can give that chase up because that was wonderfully timed. Put the moz on him, big fella. As no, Seymour's cutting. Will this be his half century? Yes, it will. He beats the man at backward point, and his second first-class half century in his first 4 innings. And 52 not out from 113 deliveries with 9 boundaries. One bowls again, that's flatter and quicker. Seymour's cutting again, and great placement once more.
Bowling okay here at the moment. Now that short ball heaved away by Nic Maddinson. 4-6.
First class score. Edwards round the wicket. Maddinson, that is a glorious shot. That is arguably the shot of the day. Planted the front foot. Hatcher bowls again. Square of the wicket, down on one knee. Maddinson thrashes it behind point, and that will reach the rope at the city end.
Now Hatcher bowls to Maddinson, short, punched away wide of gully and down to the boundary for 4 more runs, and that will bring up a half century for Nic Maddinson. 52 not out, batted superbly.
And again, a sweep there from Maddinson, and he gets it fine, and it is big Harry Conway from the talented young man. Another sweep from Maddinson. There is a man in the... That is a magnificent shot.
What another over.
So true. It's a bit of a drag down, and Maddinson does dispatch it, and once more Lockie Hearn out in the deep.
Bowls now, and it's a pitched up delivery, and it's misfielded there by Conway, and that will go all the way to the boundary for 4 runs. So into the crease now, and pulled away by Seymour beautifully.
Well, it is. It could be shaking up the first ball. A little bit top edge-ish over the leg slip, and the keeper went fine, but...
And Edwards bowls to Seymour, an attempted pull shot! Oh, I'm not sure Pete Neville got a hand onto the knot. It's gone over the top of the keeper. I reckon he's a bit short on there. This time edge, or through the slips cordon, down for 4 runs. Edwards driven beautifully, magnificently by Seymour, through point. Abbott in now, slashed away through the gap between second slip and sort of a very fine gully. Abbott in now, short, pulled away, and it's going to go down to the boundary for 4 runs.
A powerfully built redhead is in. First ball, he drops a little short, and Seymour with a very straight pull shot down through mid-on.
So line around the wicket, bowls, and he sweeps. Oh, he's got that away very fine indeed.
4 jocks.
And it's going to race away to the boundary for 4 runs. But here it is, it's Nathan Lyon. Bowls to Seymour, and he cuts. This could be it, and that'll be 100 to James Seymour. A push behind point of Nathan Lyon, and a gritty 100. He's copped body blows everywhere today. He's stuck at it. He got through the early hard work, and he brings up his maiden first-class century. Bryce McGain, what a wonderful achievement. To Seymour, and he cuts beautifully behind point. It might get to the boundary. It's picking up pace as it goes, and it rolls in now. That is 4 runs. Sanger bowls now. He advances. A beautiful shot over mid-off. And I think he might have half volleyed. Has first bounce over the rope, so away. Well, no change to the field. Tossed up. Maddinson advances, and he's got it through the gap. And this will run away to the boundary. So Nic Maddinson brings up another first-class 100. 100 not out. He's a pretty happy boy. And back-to-back overs, back-to-back centuries for Victoria. Well batted, Nic Maddinson.
Head-high fullies, and he couldn't bowl anymore.
Line bowls again. Seymour's nicked through to Peter Neville, and he's on his way. His innings of 105 comes to an end.
Broad.
Now there's a leg glance. I'm not sure whether there was bat, pad, mixture of both, just all bat.
Come out positive.
51.2 overs, the partnership between Seymour and Maddinson is going to be picking up another boundary.
Short on strike now. And bowled him
straight
straight through him. That is magnificent bowling there from Liam Hatcher.
A little bit of pace here. We have a look at that. Just comes back into him, hits the top of middle stump, and that's really good bowling and well deserved. And
so Abbott from the members' end, full and driven away by Nic Maddinson, wide of gully, and that one should run down to the boundary for 4. Catch of bowls now. And he slashes that straight to point, and it's a good catch too, taken by Nathan Lyon. And the 5th wicket falls.
To be honest, Nathan Lyon didn't have to really move too far there. Just head high, just leaning back, and that's a good catch. And
Lyon in again, and Maddinson is... he's caught and bowled as he picks up his 2nd wicket. He's also taken the catch that got rid of Sam Harper. Sean Abbott steams in to James Pattinson. He finishes with a bouncer, which Pattinson easily ducks under. It fizzes over his back and into the gloves of Peter Neville. And stumps are drawn. 6 for 283, Victoria.